Comparison. This is the problem that most of us are facing nowadays. Or at least if you're watching this video, then you might be experiencing this right now. Comparison can be good sometimes to improve yourself, but no one takes this seriously. So let's first identify the types of comparison so it will be more easier for us to find the solution based on which type you actually fit in. So I guess it's pretty hot right now. Let's go home and then we talk about the types of comparison. So yeah. There are two common types of comparison, which is upward social comparison and downward social comparison. Upward social comparison means you tend to compare yourself to someone who is better than you. Maybe a person can be skilled at something that you are not. And then you start to compare yourself to them and just worry, why are you not as good as them? So you will start to do all the necessary steps to be as good as them at a specific task. From a bird's eye view, this might seem like a good type of a comparison because you are looking at someone and actually trying to improve yourself. But this will eventually lead you into this feeling where you just start to feel you are not enough. No matter how much effort you put into doing something, by you just looking at someone else who are just doing what you're doing exactly, just a little bit more better, you'll just start to feel you are not enough. These types of comparisons have become more and more prominent over the past few years thanks to the growth of social media. Nowadays people look at social media and just believe what they're actually looking at is true. You can be looking at a person who is more happier, more prettier and more wealthier than you. But is that true? Well, I will say we are only looking at what's going on in front of the curtain. That person that you're looking at and comparing yourself to might have worked more harder than you to achieve their goal. So take a step back and think. You're only looking at the ups, but if you start to look at the downs, then you'll start to understand how they get to reach their goal faster than you. But at the same time, some things that you're looking at on the social media might not even be true. It is the unrealistic standard set by some of the social media influencers. Before comparing to others, you first think what are the benefits you're going to get by you comparing yourself to them. What areas in your life will be better if you start to compare yourself to someone who is better than you? So remember, there will always be someone who is better than you in every way somewhere in the world. So just be you. Not to say you can't compare, you can, but there are some things that you just can't reach or get as the other person, which is style. If you are creative, you might be seeing all types of videos popping up in your feed. So you'll feel intrigued to click and watch those videos. Once you watch that video, then you'll start to feel like, why can't I make videos or shoot photos like them? Those people that you're following on the internet have their own style. That is why you're following them instead of another creator or a person. So create your own style. We all see and perceive things differently in this world. So be true to you and create what you think looks good and not others. So this way you'll feel happy about what you have created. So I guess that's about the upward social comparison. Now, let's talk about the downward social comparison and what does it actually mean. Next, downward social comparison. It is when you compare yourself to someone who is not better than you. For example, you might make a presentation without doing much research and get poor results. Then, rather than looking up and comparing yourself to someone who has done a better job in making that presentation and improving yourself, you tend to look down. You look at the person who have done the same thing as you and be totally relieved about it. Mainly, you might be doing this to make yourself feel better. While those who are doing better than you, they tend to look at another person who are doing a great job in doing something or making something, and they tend to use that as their motivation to improve themselves further. So next time when you face these types of situation, try to look at others and learn. Again, don't compare yourself to them, just learn. As I said before, even upward social comparison has its own downsides. So I guess that's about the two types of comparison that I want to talk about today. So now we can talk about the solutions to solve this feeling. So now let's talk about the solutions to stop comparison. First, limit your social media usage. I would highly recommend you guys to put some kind of screen time limit or app limit in your phone. So this way you can't check in your social media apps for more than an hour a day. But this really depends on how long you actually set the time limit to. There are some apps that can help you do this, or you can also go into your phone settings and set it yourself. If you still feel this is hard and you are still falling back into your old habits, then there is another solution, which is taking a break from social media. Uninstall all of these social media apps from your phone and try not using social media for a week. At first this might be difficult to some, but by the end of the 7 days you'll start to feel more happy and more present in your life. All that happiness that you're going to gain at that time is just all around you right now, but because you trap yourself in a tiny screen, you often miss to notice those. The third solution will be to be grateful. When we compare, we only focus on the things that we don't have, but we forget to see the things that we already have. Next time when you feel like you're comparing yourself to someone else, take a moment to think about all the things that you have right now. Mainly your skill. Take a moment to appreciate how far you have come in your journey and be grateful for it. Which means compare yourself to you. Are you doing better than you did last week? If yes, then be grateful for that improvement and keep moving. As the book Atomic Habits states, improving 1% every day is better than being worse 1% each day. Which means even if you take small steps each day to improve yourself, by the end of the year you will be 37 times better than you were when you're starting out. So don't be quick to quit. Stay in your journey and continue improving yourself. That is the only way you can reach your goals. So in the end, use comparison as your motivation. Focus on your own path and journey and not others. And remember, comparison kills your self-esteem. Next time when this happens, you take control over the feeling of comparison and don't let it control you. So that is all from this video guys. I hope you guys find this video useful, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like to this video because we are really close to hitting that 200 subscribers. Hope we can reach that by end of this year. So yeah, that is all from this video guys. I'll be meeting you guys in the next video. Bye.